Alright, motherfuckers, for y'all who didn't learn in class because y'all couldn't listen to the teacher read then, act like you can learn now and listen to me. Heads up, this show is totally unfiltered. We're talking graphics, language, explicit stories, zero apologies. Did you hear me? Zero. If you got kids in the car or you're easily offended, this probably isn't the podcast for you. I warned you, motherfuckers. With that being said, enjoy the show, motherfuckers. The Kaebo show, that is. For Kaebo, you already know Mr. Out Like the Rent Do. And the Rent Do, you dig.
And it's JoJo and the King, man.
We kicking it. And this is Kicking It with Kaebo.
Changed my life, we rich as fuck when this shit in. Told you niggas that I'm country, treat the lift kit like a Benz. Part suburbans back to back and now it's juggler in his hand. We draw down and send them niggas up like here's a helping hand. Have him thinking he can fly, I make Buddy Peter Pan. I let Shawty play with sticks like she was trying to make the band. I got soldiers that twist tops and that's just strictly all command. All my life.
Yo, you already know what it is. Your boy 804 Kaebo.
It's GFM JoJo. We back, man.
And we back, man. You already know what the show is. You seen the damn intro. Y'all watch the intro, too, because I know how y'all be doing, bro. And motherfuckers got ADHD and be skipping the intro. That song coming out soon, too. You know what I'm saying? I put a lot of time into that intro, man.
Coming out,
So watch the intro, man.
Everything, we going up, man.
But yeah, if you didn't watch the intro, like probably 75% of you motherfuckers that's gonna see this video did, and I know you did it. But we ain't gonna push on it too much. This is the Kaebo show. Now this ain't Kicking It with Kaebo. Kicking It with Kaebo is my interviewing platform. If you didn't hear me say that on there. This is where you get to really get the cool, chill with the real host, the real cream of the crop of the GFM. You know, GFM JoJo, the man behind all camera antics, and the CEO himself. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying. And on this one, you know, I got my paranormal. I got my podcast. This is kind of like our show, you know what I'm saying, where we just urbanly talking, man. We talking about stuff you might have on your mind while you was at work or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this show is the show you watch when you loading your trucks or scanning your boxes at Amazon or wherever you work or what have you, whatever, you know, even if you the mailman, this is what you put in your ears and listen to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to listen to the Kaebo show. Alright. Enough of that bullshit. JoJo.
What's up, my boy?
Man, we just lost another one, man. Another talented one, man. Not out the Dinwiddie area, but we did lose WB Splush. Forgive me if I ain't saying it right. You know what I'm saying? We did lose WB Splush. Very talented rapper. I first heard about him. I heard he did a show for T Grizzly, and he did a lot more. I started listening to his music. Real talented kid.
I heard of him before.
Yeah, man. I'm not sure exactly what happened or how he was killed. I just know that he was killed due to gun violence. And, my family my heart go out to the family and the friends. And, all them boys up there in the RV scene, you know what I'm saying? I know I have my little versus beef and stuff like that, because that's just because I want y'all boys to come together so we can all hear each other's sound and make a sound for the city, bro.
Or get up.
You shouldn't have to die for your music to be acknowledged in a good way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people hear about you when you gone or in jail, bro. And that's a big thing out here. It's a big thing in the U.S., period.
Yeah,
and I think that's
period, like with the music shit, like period.
Fact,
once you
bro.
die, your music gonna boost up crazy. Like if you think about niggas like Juice WRLD, you feel me? You think about niggas like Tupac, Biggie.
Yeah, for
all
sure.
that shit boosted up crazy. Like that's cause when you die, everybody gonna play you now on the radio. You feel me?
Yeah.
Everybody gonna start listening to your shit. Your shit gonna be trending. You feel me? You gonna be the nigga. Like another nigga, like for example, the XXX nigga. When he died, his shit boosted up crazy. One of his shits was probably 1 billion views on YouTube.
And dude was a solid artist. I started listening to him. You know what I'm saying? When I started in the rap game, our rapping schemes were similar. So, you know what I'm saying? I did listen to them heavy. Sipping Tea in the Hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All of them coming up. My favorite was Up Like a Insomniac, man. Dude was a great artist, bro, but he had real shit too. But you know, what happened to him was tragic too, but it's like people didn't really fall like Juice WRLD. It Pop Smoke, you know. The list goes on.
That shit broke a nigga a little bit. Cause that was crazy. My boy was mad young. My boy was only like 20 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, my boy was just getting up.
So that's a good one right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I agree with you. So being that you from BX be next, you feel me?
Yeah.
Where was Pop from? Pop was from
Brooklyn. He's from
Brooklyn. Okay.
No, see, I don't know. He's from Brooklyn though.
How do you feel? Do you feel like as a Bronx nigga, do you feel like he moved wrong, being and knowing where he from and how he moved when he went to LA?
What he did was like he did like some showing off shit. Yeah, he brought the New Marys. So he took a picture of where he was staying at.
Yeah.
He got the package. You feel me? They delivered him the package. He took a picture of the address and shit. That's how the young niggas got up on him.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that was dumb move. You feel me? You famous, yeah, but you.
So you think it was just like?
And I think it was a picture of him like with his mans, and they took a picture in front of a house where people knew familiar.
Yeah.
You feel me? He posting all on the gram and shit. I feel like certain times like.
So he had like a Folio situation.
Yeah, like
he just
niggas scoped out where he was at and did that. It's not like he was dumb for real. It's just like he niggas showing off.
And I wouldn't even spread that because the way I was looking at, like I was telling my homeboy one time at the studio, because he was like, man, he was dumb for that. I was like, nah, bro, you gotta think. I was like, bro, this place is in Chicago. This place is in Virginia. If I take a picture right now in certain places in this trailer park, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? Or any neighborhood I'm in. You know what I'm saying? My hood. If I take a picture in certain parts of my hood, certain parts of the hood over here, certain parts in the Bird, certain parts of Richmond, niggas are gonna know exactly where I'm at. Especially if I do that, like if I was on live or some shit.
He was in LA, so
you get what I'm saying? So
you upcoming, like you a big artist in New York, so it's not like you was one of them like
niggas just saying you had chains and money.
They
like,
seen that you a big nigga. You started this New York movement shit. You ain't started, but you made it big. You made the New York drill shit big. You feel me?
Word.
And niggas seen that, but he was just a young nigga enjoying his wealth. You feel me? Enjoying what he had.
And I love that for him,
trying to show niggas that what he had.
Did, like, bro. I think it was really that was one of the saddest deaths next to like Tupac and Biggie. Yeah. That was probably one of the saddest ones because it was like. Man, he would imagine now, like he would probably he would have been big.
He'd have been crazy.
He'd probably be signing Jay-Z or some shit.
I feel like the reason why like New York had that movement was because of him a little bit, like the drill shit, like
for sure,
went crazy. Like it was niggas drill rapping before him, but he made it.
You had
big.
You had what is it, Dougie B, you had K-Flock's one of my favorites.
K-Flock, I fuck with my boy, but he
wild.
I feel like
that boy wild though.
What he did,
he's like the New York King Von.
What he did though was stupid. I can say that because in New York, the move like that, you're moving like King Von in New York.
So you know I can't.
It's too much going on.
You know
like,
how to move.
What he did, it's too much cameras everywhere in New York. That's one. So,
facts.
And then
and the way
you coming up, like you was one of the first niggas out the Bronx to get a rap deal off drill music.
Facts.
You feel me? And you got the biggest deal, nigga. You got signed for millions, bro.
Facts.
Like I think it was like
Shout
10 million or some shit. He got signed for some type of millions. You feel me? He
got
got everybody else signed.
Yeah.
Like you feel me?
Yeah.
It was one record label he was going to, and he told niggas like, I'm not signing unless you sign Dougie B. Like he was one of those type of niggas.
Yeah,
like,
real nigga.
He one of them niggas.
That's
like,
the type of shit I'm
nigga
on.
like you, like
yeah.
If I'm going to the stool, we all got a booth in this room.
Yeah.
You feel me? You making your little tracks. I'm making my little tracks. He helping niggas with their tracks. You feel me? He was that type of nigga. He was genuine.
That's how we move
like,
at GFM. Like same thing.
Like
same
my cousin
shit.
that's booked. He beefing with him, but that don't got nothing shit to do with me. At the end of the day, you feel me? That's music. You feel me? But he was doing shit for people. You feel me? He was really.
Yeah, and see, that's why those are the rappers I hate that shit like that happens to.
Situation, you moving the way he was moving, he moved too hot. New York, I understand you're a street nigga, that's what you do. But you an artist, you a big artist, you're coming up. You're going to
you're going to get your hair, man.
You're going to get your hair cut, but if you feel like, all right, that's not a good situation, you're supposed to have a nigga that's ready to crash out for you. You know you're a rapper. You feel me? You probably don't got enough to get security right now. You probably did. You feel me? Because you did got outside for millions. You probably didn't want security though. But
Facts.
if you
Now
want to
you
feel
sit-
like that,
you know what I'm saying? You're
bring
not
your
in the
niggas
cell,
with you.
bro.
You feel
know
me?
what I'm saying?
Bring your niggas with you. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
wanna-
You could have handled that because, you know, growing up watching other gangsters handle shit like older people, like OGs for real, like real older gangsters, like watching them handle shit. It was always a time and place for everything. Like my dad
it's a fact.
was well in the streets at one point in his life, you know, before he found God, and he'll tell you like, son, it's a time and place for everything. Like everything ain't meant for you to address right then and there, cause you know you don't know where a nigga head at, what they got on you. It's always good to have a motherfucker in a position where you know what's coming to you. Like earlier when we was chopping it up, and I was like, you know, when I get into it with a nigga, I always tell him to pull up. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to know what you bringing to me.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let you pull up nowhere exactly where I'm at. I know this hood like the back of my fucking hand. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even try to beef with motherfuckers no more. Like we got an issue, we solving it now, or I'm not the type to try to look over my shoulder.
I'm not
like,
doing that.
so you know, we getting too old for shit like that. You know, you feel me? And, you know that don't mean it can't go there, but it's just like I ain't really trying to go there unless I got to. And it's like with him when you up like that. Not saying
But,
I can't justify
I
what
wouldn't
the
say he's stupid because
he ain't stupid,
they
but
had pulled on him too. So if K Flock didn't up and
you
do
know
what
what I'm
he
saying?
did,
He might have been
Flock
dead.
would've been
you know, so
up
yeah,
there,
I'm
you
not.
feel me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not mad at him for what he
you
did.
feel me? But I feel like the movements he did before that
made him look bad.
Made him
when I
look
looked at the
like
video,
you doing too much.
When
you
I
out
seen
there
the
with
footage,
the pole, you calling niggas and doing all that in New York.
And then there was the motions. Like,
You
see,
feel me?
you know, I'm watching the.
You in Harlem now.
With
bro,
my
they hot
experience,
over
I'm
there.
watching the body language. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm looking at it like in my
seen the
head. I'm
camera
like,
footage of him walking
how the
and shit?
judge gonna look at this?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
And then the shit you rapping about.
Yes, that adds to it. Because granted, it's entertainment. It can only be used for certain purposes. You know what I'm saying? They still gonna use that to judge you. You know what I'm saying? And you could take that from somebody like a local rapper. You know, with situations I've had in present, past, and future. Like my rap career, maybe once, and maybe a situation at the moment allegedly I'm in, might be the only situation. You know, I've never had my music brought up in a situation is because I'm innocent. You know what I'm saying? So when you innocent in situations like that and you paint, okay. But here's the thing: a lot of these younger rappers, see, if you rapping about something that you lived, that is your past, that's cool. I respect it. I'm never gonna jump on you young niggas for rapping and expressing what you experiencing in your environment. Because, you know, I'd rather you do that than go shoot the next nigga. But I ain't speaking on dissing. I know that at the end of the day, something that can save niggas' lives, bro, is ways out of the city. These niggas beef because this nigga rap over here, but he rap with a dude I ain't like in high school.
Yeah.
I ain't speaking on no city's beef, so don't y'all niggas come in my comments and get embarrassed because you try to act like I'm putting this on certain cities.
I be in the comments. I curse niggas out in the comments.
Yeah, so
chill.
I don't want to hear in the comment, oh yeah, he talking about this place. No, I'm speaking on all places in Virginia, bro. All places in the U.S. really, but mostly I'm speaking on my state and in my area. I'm gonna tell you like this, like a lot of y'all don't understand that y'all don't get put on because y'all have no coalition. Y'all
got no vision.
Y'all think an entourage is what you need. Okay, I got a bunch of niggas that ain't doing a damn thing around me, but handing me blunts if they doing that, and walking around and making me look like I got a group. What are these niggas doing for you? Are they approaching motherfuckers and networking in their field? If this nigga used to sell drugs and he want to eat, cool, sell this merch like you used to sell drugs. You see that nigga over there? Why you still standing right here talking to me? We networking. Go over there and sell some merch.
You know niggas like us, we got many skills.
We don't just go for one skill. We cash cow.
Camera shit.
True cash cow royalty.
My boy do the editing. He do different shit. We not just rappers.
Factual. So it's like people have to understand it's bigger. It's bigger than just, oh well, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than, oh well, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But it's this person. You know what I'm saying? Like when people get into the, oh yeah, well, you know, he was a good person, shit like that. I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
He probably was. But see, back in the day, motherfuckers would rap the shit they would rap, but they'll go hand turkeys out. Without the internet. Motherfuckers would go feed the homeless. I'm doing shit like that as a local artist, bro.
I like doing shit like that. Like I like making people happy.
I feel like
making people smile.
I'm making money because my city is putting me on. And my city putting me on, why shouldn't I be putting money back into the city, bro? And that's where a lot of these Virginia rappers fuck
that's
up.
What a lot of even like the drill niggas.
I'm better than this nigga. I'm better than this nigga because he didn't like me in high school and he thought I couldn't rap, so I don't fuck with him now. We adults.
Even
like,
regular street niggas in New York, like niggas that be trapping and shit, they do that shit. Like when it comes for back to school and shit, they give out book bags.
Yeah, facts.
They give out
you know what I'm
turkeys
saying?
for Thanksgiving.
You feed in the community from where you fucked it up. In a way, like because a lot of people gonna say, "Oh, well, you sell drugs, you fuck the community up." But I'm feeding the community too.
A lot of the old heads in New York do that shit like for like certain
Shout out to the old heads, bro. Shout out to the old heads doing that shit because kids need that shit, bro. But it's like
it's families that's struggling out here. You feel me?
For sure. And it's a lot of shit that is just ridiculous in the rap game. Like, I don't even want to say. I'm gonna say it, bro. It's a lot of dick riding.
Yeah,
it's
of course. That's been forever in the rap game. Bro.
And it's like it's dick riding to be expressed on. I like this type of music. Like, I shouldn't be able to walk up to a nigga and be like, "Who you listen to?" He'd be like, "Young Jeezy," and then I play my music. Now, if you're a fan of 804 Kaebo, then you know how my music is. So you would understand that example. Mm-hmm. So if you listen to my music, nigga like, yeah, I ain't fucking with that, bro. I ain't fucking with that shit. But you'll listen to Jeezy. Not saying he ain't did what he did, but it's easy for a motherfucker to rap about trapping and they not trapping.
Yeah. That's the most easiest in the rap.
Nigga, I can go to ChatGPT and look up
trap rap.
Lyrics. But I ain't trying to get the kids nothing to do, man. But
trap lyrics, that's all you gotta do is look up on
trap lyrics.
Any
you might learn shit that we had to actually learn in the streets off of searching it up on ChatGPT.
Right. Cause I know for a fact certain niggas ain't go through what we went through as in life. Period.
Factual.
Everybody went through life differently. A lot of niggas be faking this. A lot of these rappers out here, a lot of big rappers too. A lot of the biggest rappers you think that's rapping about some real shit, they not. They never shot no gun. They never was in no car with niggas doing shit. They never was doing nothing.
Off topic, but on topic. Have you heard the SED special education first day out freestyle? Cause you know I got a single coming out where I remix first day out.
If I did, I ain't no name.
Man, in the words of the great Finesse 2 Times, and it's not because I'm a fan or I'm biased. Booty, bum, cheeks. I'm sorry, and I've heard better from Honeycomb, bro. I'm sorry, I'm a Honeycomb fan. I like some of his music. Like, I See Dead People, that was one of my favorite songs. Yeah. I love that song, but nah, bro, that one on that, gang. I'm gonna need you to take that down and put something back. This is a local artist, gang. I mean, you can say what you want, cause I mean, if you come for a gang, I mean, I'm gonna tell you like this: if I drop this first day out joint I did next to your joint, I don't even think you want to have this argument, bro. In fact, we could have a verse.
I was about to say,
you get what I'm saying? With your music, but I'm not trying to embarrass nobody label, and that ain't no cocky shit. That's as humble as it comes, cause like I just said, nigga a fan. So you know. But
GFM, we the business.
GFM, we the business, bro. It gets no different. You feel me? We humble with competition. Yeah. But when we say let the best man win, we know the best man is us. You feel me? Oh, my bad. Technical difficulties. But your boy GFM JoJo got it figured out.
I had to fix the angle.
We had to get a new scenery, man. We had to get a little different look, a little better lighting and shit. You know, photography shit. Some of you niggas to pick up a trade sometimes. Maybe you learn some shit like that. Yeah. I know, don't act like y'all niggas ain't take photography in high school, bro. Some of y'all goofy niggas did.
Back to the topic we was talking about.
Back to regular program. I'm glad you did that. Back to regular scheduling program.
Yeah, we was talking about like the rappers and shit, like how their views go up.
And bro, and that shit's sad. Yeah, we were speaking on how sad that shit is. I feel like
when that shit go on, the views is not genuine. Like, you're not listening to it because you fuck with it.
Because now you trying
because
to...
you grieve and you feel sorry for dude. That's how I feel like when people listen to people's music.
Yeah.
You just grieve and you just listening to it because he died. You're not listening to it because you really fuck with it. You're not listening to it because you think it's fire.
Yeah, you're not listening to it because you feel like you heard about him. Like, it's different when you hear about a rapper because you heard him at the club, or you hear about a rapper because you was, you know what I'm saying, out and about, one of your homeboys listen to him in the car. You're like, well, let me go check bro out. It's sad when you gotta hear about, like, when we was talking about Pop Smoke and you know how he moved. What I was touching on, what I was piggybacking off what you said earlier, you know what I'm saying, when you was like, you don't think he was stupid. I don't think he was stupid either, because my perspective of it was, you know, like I was saying about the relevant places in Virginia that you can go and take a picture and a motherfucker know exactly where you at. So I'm sure it's the same way in LA, it's the same way in New York. And, you know, you just got motherfuckers that really be on that. And that's what it was.
I wouldn't even say niggas be on that. It's niggas don't got what you got. So niggas want to take what you got.
Facts. There's a lot of niggas that's not willing to work how you work for your shit.
They seen that it would come up and they succeeded with it. You feel me?
For sure.
A dummy for what he was doing. He was just a young nigga hype about what his success and tried to show everybody what he's doing, you feel me?
And back to the artists we were speaking on, you know, WB Splush, like, you know, he was in his own, you know, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, don't kill me in the comments, but I believe he was in his own hood when he got killed.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's how a lot of niggas get killed, though, in their own hood. That's where a lot of niggas get killed. That's why.
Yeah, bro.
That's why I believe when the narrative, when niggas be like, when you get your wealth, you gotta get out the hood. I believe that, bro. Don't stay in the hood.
Yeah, that is for sure true.
If you want to come back and take care, but that's bad too, because when you come back, niggas will be waiting for you to come back.
Yeah. I look at it like this, bro. Anywhere you blow up, if it was hard for you to blow up there, you need to leave when you blow, bro. Because niggas didn't want to see you blow. That's why you weren't blowing.
Niggas see you blow, niggas want to take
the smartest nigga I seen in the rap game, and I'm going to give him his flowers, Chief Keef.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he is.
Out of all the old Blockians, for real, he's one of the main ones that escaped. Too,
he made it off one of the genres that's hardest to really make it off of, because niggas don't want to sign no nigga that's rapping about killing and shooting and running.
He opened that door.
He opened that door for a lot of niggas.
Yeah, bro. Like K-Flock, like when we talk about K-Flock earlier.
The drill scene, he's the king of that shit. Like, niggas want to try to say Dirk because he came up, but you got to think about who brought Dirk up.
Dirk is the voice.
Yeah, he the voice. You feel me? He's the voice. He's the voice of the streets and the relationships. I give him that.
You know, I could say he the voice.
Keef is the ringleader. I'm the leader of this shit. I'm the king.
Yeah, and I can say that, you know, and I don't knock him for leaving the hood, bro, because I ain't gonna lie to you.
Me? And then, it's situations with Keef, too. Like, niggas done took my boy Chain for some little petty shit. Like, how, like,
niggas
at the end of the day, if we could break it down, like, yeah, Chief Keef, you could say he's part of OTF, but he's not OTF. I made GPE. OTF is y'all.
Yeah.
OTF is 600.
That's like GFM, you know what I'm saying? We ain't a part of Major Noise.
But that's us. It's all together. Yeah. We won, but we're GFM.
We GFM.
It's just like that same thing with Chief Keef. Like, we're all one. We're GB OTF, OTF GBE, whatever you want to call it, 300.
And you know, like, when you get into...
At the end of the day, I'm GBE.
Facts. When you get into, like, niggas like Bloodhound Jeff.
Yeah.
And shit like that, you know, 10 bodies, 11 allegedly, you know what I'm saying? When you get into shit like that and you start thinking, niggas like, oh, serial killer,
Not to cut you off, you feel like that's for real?
What, 11 bodies? Yeah. Shit, I mean, if you confirm 10, you might as well confirm 11. I mean, I think it was controversy because the dude not dead or whatever, and there's been a lot of posts. Like, I seen a lot of shit with his Instagram shit where supposedly he wasn't, what's the word? He isn't dead. Like, he was posting from like another country or some shit like that.
Dead, bro.
Yeah, I think so, cause
his brother, I think Q50. I think that's his brother. That nigga dead, bro.
Nah, I ain't talking about Jeff. I'm talking about the dude that he allegedly killed. His 11th kill.
I just about
Jeff. You know, Jeff died doing running niggas down.
Yeah, I'm about to say Jeff gone.
Yeah, Jeff's gone, man. Rest in peace, bro. But
rest in peace.
You know, I mean, I look at it like this. the way Jeff went out, I don't want to say, not disrespect his homies or his family and nothing like that, but I feel like the way he went out is the way he would have wanted to go out if he had to go out.
Yeah.
Jeff talked a lot about not living long and not making it to be old and shit like that. He never was the one that would, Lil Scoom spoke a lot about having kids and shit like that and getting older and growing out of the street shit. But I ain't never, Lil Jeff was never that guy. He took pride in what he did, kind of like Vaughn. You know what I'm saying? But they that started from the Glory Boys. Like, it didn't start because of them, but they favored after them type shit.
Say, like, GBE, the Glory Boys, they made that shit possible for niggas in Chicago to really go.
For sure, they did.
After Keith came out, then you had Dirk, his OTF niggas.
He opened the door, bro.
Keith opened the door for.
Hey, you know what I like?
His ops. It's not even just his mans.
And see, that go into the relevancy of why they successful, why their state or their city, if you will, is successful
that's
in
how,
music.
Like New York, that's how we went about it with the drill. I'm not gonna say we because I'm not the drill rapper, but that's how we went about it too.
And and it's like because we can speak more about Virginia drill, because in a way, I don't take credit for starting drill and roll. I don't take credit for starting drill in Dinwiddie or in this area, because it's RVA drill rappers. You know what I'm saying? It's plenty Petersburg drill rappers. So yeah, I understand where my limitations go. You know what I'm saying? So but far as Dinwiddie, nobody out here is rapping drill like GFM. Nobody's doing. That's something we picked up on. That's something we started. Nobody's doing the podcast thing like we doing. Nobody's doing the Kaebo show. We on the Kaebo show right now. Like nobody's doing things like this. And the things we talking about, like far as to get back on WB Slush, bro has so much talent. Like we was talking about T Grizzly off camera. You know what I'm saying? And the stuff he's doing with the GTPC role play shit.
Yeah, the Grizzly.
And we was talking about how many we was looking at. What'd you say? 4.3 million.
Yeah,
4.3 million on this last video,
that's his most popular video.
You know what I'm saying?
His last video just did like 2 million. I was watching that shit every stream. Like when I be watching the stream live, when he put it on YouTube. Yeah, that should be having like thousands of views, bro.
And see, my thing is,
niggas be waiting for that shit to.
It's like he performed for T Grizzly. Even T Grizzly seeing his talent, and T Grizzly, I could say he's a top tier rapper. So it kind of it hurts a little bit as a 804. Not just because of 804 Kaebo, but to be part of the 804 rap industry. It hurts to lose another one that was talented, bro. I ain't know bro at all. You know what I'm saying? Bro was a young dude. I think he was 19, 18. He graduated high school early. He graduated at 16.
Always go young, man.
You know what I'm saying? And from what I hear, he was a good dude. I don't know if you know Ron Band Up. Y'all should check his music out. Bro's like that.
Ron Band Up?
Ron Band Up. Brody like that. He a Richmond drill rapper. They did a lot of music together. I think they run together. He did his interview on his behalf, and I mean, the man talked really good about him. Yeah, that's my guy. We're gonna put a picture up of my boy. We're gonna put my boy Instagram or his link up for y'all, so y'all can see his music. Go check my boy out. But I'm gonna put Splush down there too, so y'all can see his shit too. You know what I'm saying? But I hate that his music only being spread now that he's gone. You know what I'm saying? Because he was talented enough for it to be spread before that. But that go back to the gatekeeping. If he was out the hood, if the gatekeeping wasn't the way it was and he was out the hood, he wouldn't be out here to be killed. You feel me? But that's the way the game go. I can't speak on the wars up there because, them boys clapping shit too. It ain't just down here, them boys clap shit up there too, But I can say that it's sad because he could have really been something big. And there's a lot more artists out there. But all these artists out here, I can only speak for Virginia, you know what I'm saying? With me being in the networking field and me taking you to the studio, you seeing experience, you starting to record, you know what I'm saying? You see it, you know what I'm saying? The networking, the different people, the powers that be, and everything's still at a standstill. That's how I look at it. Like everything's still at a standstill. Like all of us got all these weapons, but we're not trying to attack the enemy. We got the shit to succeed, but nobody's trying to make the move on what is really right to make the move on. Now I know my genre of music is not the genre especially somebody to talk like me, articulate themselves like me, intelligent like me, but I don't box myself in the drill box. Like I said in my interview that's coming out soon. You know what I'm saying? I don't box myself up a lot in the drill category. Just like y'all favorite rapper, if I ask any of y'all what he is, you gonna say NBA Youngboy is a drill rapper, but he don't even consider himself a drill rapper. He sometimes gonna say he a rapper.
He's an artist.
He's an artist,
He's
bro.
An artist,
and that's how I look at it.
He step in every lane.
You gotta separate entertainment from what's reality. At the end of the day, it's a lot of these motherfuckers that y'all look down on in the local area because they got 9 to 5s, because they're family men. All this shit and the shit they rap about. A lot of your favorite rappers is doing the same shit, gang. You know what I'm saying? A lot of your favorite rappers got gambling problems, drug problems. They broke because they can't stop spending money on stupid shit. You know, because it's shit they never had. You know what I'm saying? So,
like when you come from nothing though, and you get a little bit of money.
Yeah.
You start spending because you never.
And I understand that because I came from nothing. I've been up, really up, and I went back down again.
Me too. I didn't have. Me too.
So I done had to figure it out a couple times. I didn't been homeless before, gang. You know what I'm saying? I ain't proud of that. I ain't shining on that. But that's why I have a heart for homeless people in a way. Like, yeah, I make drill music, but I don't just make drill music. I make real shit to open your eyes too. I make shit that expresses my pain. But I'm a real firm believer of what you rapping about is the energy you in or the mindset you in. So if I'm not in a damn, I need to spread some pain out this week. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna write that. You feel me? I'm gonna write some hype shit if that's what I want to write. And I feel like regardless, my talent is my talent. It shouldn't matter what type of music I'm playing. When it's another nigga out here rapping just like I'm rapping, maybe not as even close as good, and he getting 6-7 shows to play one song, and I got 70 plus with 15 out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like I don't really try to hate. Because everybody got to grind, everybody got to get their own shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't look for another nigga to hand out nothing, especially being the CEO of GFL. I'm CEO of a whole entertainment group and music group that I got to lead other niggas, you know what I'm saying, and make sure we good. My most, you asked me one of my most prevalent people I would love to work with. Well, I had a third person to add to that in that interview, and that's Rilo, bro.
The two dead or alive.
For sure, yeah, and Rilo would be one of the biggest ones, bro, because Rilo, I look up to Rilo a lot, bro, like the way he handled business, how he came back out, he ain't do the same thing, he changed his mindset, and now he one of the biggest real estate rappers you will ever see. No, ain't nobody doing real estate and rapping like Rilo, so, he brought apartment complexes, like, I really study, bro, and, I really like what he be doing. Like, he made me feel like, damn, I'm in a position where if I get money like that, I'm gonna try to do the same thing. Cause rapping, you asked me a real good question. Y'all come get y'all interviews from my boy Jeff and JoJo. He asked me good questions. He better than Vlad. You know what I'm saying? He asked me a real good question, and the question he asked you, sometimes you don't feel like you got enough answer for him. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you can talk for days on his answers, but one of the main things he asked me was, another postpone, but this time it was for a good reason.
Yeah.
We got my assistant manager and my manager on the show. First, I'm gonna introduce Ms. Sada, my assistant manager.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's Miss Sada.
And I'm gonna announce my manager, my personal manager, Lady V, the lady behind majority of a lot.
Yeah, man.
Hi.
Yeah, so they don't want to be on camera for this situation, so that's all right, good. But we're gonna have our little battle of the sexes. So Lady V gonna read a question that she has for us to talk about, and we gonna speak our men's opinion, and they gonna speak their woman's opinion, and y'all gonna give us y'all opinion. But the only difference is we don't give a fuck about y'all opinion. But that's not the point. The point is we gonna debate the topic and a few others. So y'all enjoy. I just thought I'd interject this. I thought this would be a fun part for the ladies and the men, So with that being said, Lady V,
Can
you read that question?
So what's y'all's opinion on polygamy relationships?
You said polygamy relationships? What's my opinion on it? I mean, polygamy relationships. I guess. It depends on the strength of the relationship. Are you asking me, like, do I think it's okay? Or are you asking me...
Would you consider men and women, I mean, two men and a female, a threesome, being in a relationship, a threesome, or a polygamy relationship?
Wait, if they all in a polygamy relationship and they have sex? No, that's regular routine sex. They all together.
So if two men and two men and one woman is having sex, is that still considered a polygamy relationship?
That's a gangbang.
But how?
That nigga said that's a gangbang.
Two niggas, one bitch.
But how? How is it any different from two niggas and a female?
Two niggas and two.
How is it any different from two females and a nigga?
See, two females and
whoa,
that's called the threesome.
All right. Let me make this clear.
If it's two men,
hold on.
If it's two men, that's a little zesty. To be honest, if you ask me.
All right, I'm gonna say it like this: if it's the reason it can't be the same is because two men, that man has to like men, just like the woman has to like woman. So I can understand if you saying that if the woman wanted that, then if you wanted that as a man, you have to be man enough to accept that's what she wants as a woman, because she had to accept that that's what you was okay with as a man. You know, but me personally, I'm gonna be like, fucking absolutely not. I ain't gonna lie to you, but that's me. You feel me? But I wouldn't say it's not fair. I can see the equality in it, but I don't know if any dude gonna sign to that. Any heterosexual dude, you know, gonna sign to that and be like, hell yeah, another dude, that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna watch him beat your back in.
Adam 22 doesn't.
Man,
that's a zest master.
You're not gonna keep getting this nigga content on my platform. He do a lot of shit that we don't approve of.
I'm gonna keep it above.
Kids, go to school so you don't end up like Adam 22. I'm just gonna say that now. But he's not the point of my damn platform. Back to the conversation.
Okay, so which is worse, a partner who talks way too much or one who only gives one-worded answers?
Well, shit, I like to talk, so I hope not a partner that talk too much.
I feel like one who only gives one word
answers.
Yeah, because that'd be miserable.
I might knock you the fuck out, because why you only saying one word?
Literally.
Yeah, now I feel like it's so wrong.
And then imagine when you go to try to create convo. You're gonna like, hey, how was your day? Okay.
Good.
What happened on your day?
I would think you were mad at me every day.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would think you were.
How would you handle that situation though?
I would tell them about themselves.
Respectfully, I would tell them that they got a change or I'm gone. Straight up.
For real.
I'm a real person. I don't play that.
I agree. Oh no. I feel like one word is kind of creepy. If you like, even if I just met you and you were doing that on the date, I would think you was a serial killer or something. Like, I don't even know how we got together.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, how did we get together?
Okay, from a man's perspective, which is worse, a woman that's taller than you or a woman that's way shorter than you? Taller. Why? What's the difference?
We ain't finna be arguing or some shit like that, and you think you're
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
You look down at me and
so you wouldn't want to climb.
I'm not gonna lie.
You wouldn't want to climb that tree
because I'm going to get a step stool.
You might get an athlete out there.
Okay. From a woman's perspective, which is worse? A man having a foot fetish or a man wanting to hold hands in public?
A man having a foot fetish.
To me, it's a man having a foot fetish. Because I already don't fucking like feet, bro.
Yeah,
like, for real. Keep your fucking nasty ass feet away from me because I don't know what the fuck you would step in with and walked in. It's nasty. Keep it away from me.
Factual.
Okay, so you every time you go out in public, y'all gotta hold hands.
That's cool with me.
Not every time, but
If you want to do
That's
that,
cool.
then
If you
it's
want to
cool.
do that, that's cool with me. But a foot fetish, you
See, that's to me.
that's a no-go.
To me, that's clean.
That's a straight up no-go for me. I mean, you can be clingy though. I can tolerate clinginess. I can compensate for clinginess.
Yeah.
But a fucking foot fetish is disgusting.
Not partner to be overly confident or extremely shy. Confident.
From a woman's perspective, confidence is nice.
Say I'll say confident.
Yeah.
I guess I have to agree with confident. I mean, in my opinion, both kind of aight, but
That's what I'm saying. Because at times you could be shy, and at times you could be confident, and both are fine.
because I don't want you to be too confident around my niggas. That's a bit much. Yeah,
But
I like you shy around my niggas. I like
be comfortable in your own skin.
Yeah, but I'm saying I want you to be a little more shy. Just a tad bit more shy enough not to talk to that nigga.
That's not saying a bitch need to be out popping her ass to try to flirt with a motherfucker. But
yeah,
confident in yourself to where you feel confident in your own skin and your own body to be authentic with yourself.
Night sex or morning sex?
Depends.
I don't know, cause both hit when it's
For real.
That's what I'm saying. It just depends.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say both hit when it's time. But I feel like morning sex is like it's more of it's a special thing. Every now and then type deal, you know what I'm saying?
My Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm
Fresh early, bust it open.
Yeah.
Start
your day off. Early
Have
bird.
a good day.
Early bird.
Have a nice day.
Early bird.
Have a nigga smiling all day.
Early bird gets the worm.
But in my opinion, they should be classified as the same thing.
Why you feel like that?
Yeah, facts. I was about to say the same shit, bro.
Because it's the same context. You got 2 men fucking 1 female, 2 females fucking 1 man. How is it any different?
I mean, that's what we were saying. That's the equality in it. Like, I see that point. I see what you're saying.
The difference is the body parts.
Yeah.
It's multiple Franks. It's multiple Franks.
What is the
you feel me?
What makes a woman a woman? What makes a woman a woman?
Depends on which topic you aiming for.
Her mind and the way she think, bro. That's what makes a woman a woman.
And it depends on the man.
But to
so
me,
it's the
I
same
also
thing with a
personally
man.
think that it should be classified as the same thing because what classifies it is boundaries.
Right.
What classifies it is mutual respect. What classifies it is deeper, it's spiritual. It's no longer just involved in just the sex because who says that 2 men have to be gay to be in love with the same woman and have sex with the same woman and still be in a polygamy relationship with the same woman? Y'all ain't gotta touch each other.
So look, so if 2 women touching each other and y'all having sex, that's the 2 women not.
That's still classified as a polygamy relationship. The 2
Okay,
women are
so do you
bisexual.
agree that the man should go get the woman?
No.
Okay,
It
so how
doesn't
can
have
the
to
woman be
just set one
not?
way.
How can the woman be straight though if you don't
The
look
woman
at
is
the woman?
not straight. We were speaking on 2 men and a woman.
Yeah, but I'm
We were
saying
speaking on the 2
if
women.
you flip it back around though.
But even if you flip it back around, the 2 women are bisexual. If a woman wants to go after a woman, she's bisexual. If a man is not comfortable with going after a man, that does not make him gay. But to be in the same relationship with the same woman does not make him gay either. It just means that they have boundaries, mutual respect, and an understanding.
So what's more respectful?
So that's like saying a gangbang is
Hold
a
on.
threesome.
But why they gotta have sex at the same time?
Facts.
That's like saying a train is a threesome.
That's
Why
what
they
he's
gotta
saying.
have
That's
sex
what
at
he's
the same
talking
time?
about.
would be
But
more,
that would be like a train being a threesome.
So what's the difference in a man coming to his woman and being like, babe, I want to have a threesome with another woman, and versus a woman coming up to her man and saying, babe, I want to have sex with another man.
You want me to keep it $150? The reaction. Cause I'm keeping it all the way 100. A nigga is not reacting like that. Like,
So if your girl
okay.
came up to you,
Some guys
comfortably-
might.
Hold on. If your girl came up to you comfortably and in confidence and says, babe, I'm in love with you. You know, we have all these titles, but I also want to have sex with another man.
Well, my situation with my wife.
Versus, hold on. Versus y'all coming up to us and saying the same exact thing, just wording it different, but still ending with, I think we should have sex with another woman. I think it spiced our relationship up.
I see the equality.
How is it any
though.
different?
It's not different, but it is at the same time because
I feel like though.
All right, look at it like this. Boom. This is what I was taught as a child. You see this cup right here? You know what I'm saying? Hand me that cup right there. That dirty, chalky ass cup. But you see this cup? If there was a drink in this cup, right? How many of y'all would drink out of it?
With the way it is right now.
Yeah.
With me.
If you clean this bitch out though, and wash it out, so clean it out, and everybody, it was a clean. Let's pretend it's a clean cup. It's not. It don't have ice cream or whatever the hell my daughter had in it. All right, and it was a drinking cup, and it was full of liquor, and we was passing it around. Everybody would drink from it, right? Right.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody would drink from it, but here's the thing. If I stuck my finger in it to get the piece of ice out of it or a fly out of it, everybody gonna drink from it then? That's the difference in a woman and a man.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, a man can go please and do multiple women, and at the end of the day, we're not, and I'm saying this, I'm speaking for the men like me. We're not men, a lot of men ain't men enough to dish out what they take or give. They can't handle what they give. And I'm man enough to admit that's why I don't pursue. My girl pursue the girls. You know what I'm saying? I don't pursue the girl because at the end of the day I feel like if I pursue
respect and understanding.
Exactly. I get that. And I understand that. It's all about boundaries. Like
So how do y'all feel about so would you consider cheating your man's or your woman's being friends with other people? Or would you consider cheating your man or your woman entertaining these other people?
Entertaining. I wouldn't say friends, like, cause
friends are friends, but you're not exchanging the entertainment, the attention. You're not exchanging the extracurriculars.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can agree with that. Yeah, you're not entertaining the bigger picture. It's not about who or what you are. You're not focused on them like you focused on your spouse.
I feel like though, to have sex with somebody else though, you would have to like that same sex. Like if it's two men, you would have to like that.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm glad you came back to that because I ain't gonna lie. I ain't want to leave that jet alone right there.
Like that same
okay,
sex.
but then again,
like
in a sense, what
at
you
the
saying,
same time, I'm not saying like one by one.
But then again, with a sense of you saying that, what is the difference in when a man can sit here and he can go out here for say and fuck broad B, right? Come back to broad A that he lived with. Okay. And then broad A and broad B best friends. How is that any fucking different than us going out here and having A, B, C, D, E, and F, G and friends?
But that's different. I'm saying at the same time. I'm not saying you go fuck this person and fuck that person and fuck that person. I'm saying at the same time, two men and one female at the same time.
But what's the difference in two females and a man?
It's not a difference. I'm not saying
it's not a difference.
I'm saying you would have to
equal
like that
thing.
same sex.
Not
for that to happen.
What he trying to say? What he basically trying to say is everybody had to be
with that.
Cool and calm and collect with the situation. But that's what I'm trying to get to with the two men thing. You right, it is equal. There's nothing wrong with it, and I see the right in the situation because it's right. If it's right on that side, it's got to be right on this side.
Okay,
it's a 50-50 thing. But what we're trying to explain to y'all is two men ain't gonna do that with each other. Two women will do that, like you said. Those two women can be bisexual. They can like a woman, but two men ain't gonna do that unless they want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
But if you also flip it, what if the women aren't bisexual and they don't like women?
Then this is a different conversation because that lady uncomfortable.
But hold on, back to what he said.
But if she don't like women, if she's uncomfortable with it, she's not gonna do it.
Okay, but let me ask you a real deal, Holyfield.
Not gonna happen.
Let me ask you a real deal, Holyfield. You said they gotta be comfortable with doing things like that. So let me ask you a real deal, Holyfield. How would you feel to sit right here and have to watch another man pipe your bitch down?
That's not gonna happen.
I ain't Adam 22.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't Adam 22.
So how, in a sense, would that even be right? Neither one of y'all are getting the pleasure because one of you are
I'm
speaking
for people that like it.
I know.
I'm not speaking for me.
One of you, I know. I'm speaking an example.
You feel me? So
one of you are gonna be sitting over here being miserable.
Can still boil down and be eyeballed as the same thing.
I get that, but it's also it's the same point of view, but it's two different mindsets. Like we saying, a man,
two separate points.
just like it's just like it's a double standard. It's just like the dilemma of two men not gonna do that with each other, but two women are more likely susceptible to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because 90% of the time, a man he's gonna feel a sense of insecurity. Not even like within himself for real. It's the insecurity of what you've instilled in him now. Because he feel like that. For you to want another dick, goddamn, I must not be doing enough. But I hold on. Because I know what y'all about to say. I already know. I know what the woman in the comments about to say.
I'm listening.
Hold on. I know what you're going to say. Well, yeah. Well, it's the same thing with pussy. Yeah, that's understood. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, he gonna want it's less of a demand with another man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we like this, we okay with it not happening. You know what I'm saying? But we look as a man, we gonna look at it like, damn, that's down there like cheating. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Because of the situation. Like, with a woman, I have a penis. You know what I'm saying? So I can stick this in multiple things. But you got a vagina. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some women out here putting 2 in there. I don't know how y'all doing. Y'all OnlyFans probably going crazy, but they doing it.
Women's anatomy can stretch it.
Man,
more than
believe
10
me,
centimeters to have birth.
From 2020 to 2026, I have seen some shit. I believe
a whole head coming out.
I believe you. I uninstalled Twitter because of shit like that. I believe you. I believe you.
So, just make 2 penises inside of one vagina.
Oh, man. All right. Look, so that's what I'm saying, though. Like, and it's like the world has got desensitized to what's a boundary, like you were saying.
That's why I said it boils back down to the boundaries.
But the desensitizing came from women giving in to shit they're not comfortable
with that shit.
And there's men out here doing this shit too. I remember seeing some shit on TV where it was like she had 3 different dudes that she was dating, and they was all happy about the shit. They all got their term with her. Now, if you were speaking in that term, that you know, if you really love somebody, you could deal with that. But it would have to be a return. Like with me personally, it had to be a return thing. Like, shit, if I gotta watch you with bro, we must. But, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's what I'm saying. Why does a polygamy relationship have to be any different if you're speaking on those terms? It all boils down to it's the same exact thing. It's all about the boundaries, the understanding, and the mutual respect.
Well, I think boundaries is about, boundaries was set.
Because if you got a side piece and your side piece okay with having a threesome, and your wife ain't okay, or vice versa, your wife's okay with the threesome, but your side piece isn't okay with the threesome, and the side piece don't want to have the threesome, but she's gonna say yes, how is it any different?
It's the same thing as a dude. That's a double standard. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. In double standards, that's the next topic. Like, the double standards are so hard to understand because
it's all about the point of view and the boundaries and mutual respect.
It's the perspective of the person.
That's what it boils all back down to.
Because it's women that agree with us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Next topic. If you had the opportunity to change one thing worldwide, what would it be, and what would your plan to succeed?
Shit. Mine would be weed gotta grow everywhere.
Straight like that. Weed legal everywhere.
That shit gotta grow everywhere.
I make shit cheaper.
That would be my plan.
Like food and shit, like groceries.
Food would be free.
And the way to succeed is you gotta start with the small packages. You gotta start with the homeless, and I hate to say it because they're not looked upon no more. They used to be.
For real.
You gotta start with the homeless.
That's true.
And then you go from the homeless to the low class, and you go from low class and you work your way to the top.
That's a fact.
That's true though. I believe that.
Mm-hmm.
I could also agree for the price of living to go back down.
Yeah.
To make it acceptable for
back to
people
the
survive.
old days.
Affordable,
Shit, I can go back to the
family.
quarter days. I ain't that old. You know what I'm saying?
I
But my
raised-
people
I
still
raised
is
minimum
days
wage.
It was like
But I
quarter.
still
I mean,
remember
but
when you
when I
could
was
get
a
4
kid, you
bags
could
of
get a
chips
4
for
bedroom.
$1.
But when I was a kid, you could get a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house for
$600 a month.
Shit.
800 a month.
On 4 acres of land.
Man.
Yeah,
Now it's
man.
about $1,800 and you gonna give us some dick or some pussy.
It's
or
cheaper
both.
now to
Like,
buy
I ain't
land.
lying, bro.
But
I'm
believe it or
mama,
not,
bro.
it's cheaper to buy land now than it is to buy a house.
That's factual. I seen land for like it's less than an acre, but it'd be like 800 to 1,000. I was like, God damn. So, I mean, it's acres of land out here
A
for
gallon
sale.
of gas is almost $4.
Facts.
Man, that's Trump. Look, that's
What is y'all's opinion on what best music draws females in?
I'm gonna let the ladies start with that one this time. Ladies first.
Definitely are.
Y'all the ladies, so.
I say 90s R&B. But that also falls back on the type of women you're trying to attract. If you are trying to attract a hood bitch,
very true.
you gonna listen to some ghetto ass twerking music.
I say like break up music.
You already
But you a classy hoe?
Made up for Kaebo.
GFM
And,
Dojo.
You know, we GFM, we in the building. You know what it is, we the business. And you probably wondering like, all right, we was just watching a good ass show, so what the fuck happened? So this is the closure. We just wanted to give y'all a little taste of, you know, the females getting on. By the way, those are our managers, you know, assistant and our personal manager, head manager, Lady V and Miss Sada, you know what I'm saying? So they'll be chiming in a lot more on debates. Like we like to have little topics like that. And y'all let us know in the comments if y'all actually like that, you know what I'm saying? And give us some topics too. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't like it, I don't give a fuck anyway, because I'm still gonna do it. But I'm just, you know, I like y'all feedback. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and furthermore, you know, we gonna, you know, wrap it up a little bit, but we got a couple of announcements, a little few things going on. You know, we got, you know, obviously GFM JoJo's single coming out, you know what I'm saying? And then our feature. We got features.
EP coming out.
GFM EP, yep. Glad you remember that. Yes, sir. We got the locally famous EP coming out on May 5th.
To drop a single soon out of time.
Cinco de Mayo. Yep.
Be on the lookout for that.
Hey, the single dropping real soon, probably sometime this weekend.
Be on the lookout for that.
So be on the lookout for that. That's definitely dropping. And y'all just stay tuned in for more on the Kaebo Show. See y'all next episode, man. Y'all take care of yourselves. You know, y'all some hot Cheeto babies. Y'all be retarded as fuck out here sometimes.
Take care of the fam. Kids stay in school.
Yeah, factual.
Don't do nothing you shouldn't. That'll get you in trouble. Feel me?
Don't do drugs, kids.
That's how we
Y'all niggas around like the rent do. And the rent do, you dig.
And it's still John the King, man.
We kicking it. And this is Kicking It with Kaebo.
My life, we rich as fuck when this shit in. Told you niggas that I'm country. Treat the lift kit like a Benz. Part suburbans back to back and now it's juggler in his hand. We draw down and send them niggas up like here's a helping hand. Have him thinking he can fly. I make Buddy Peter Pan. I let Shawty play with sticks like she was trying to make the band. I got soldiers that twist tops and that's just strictly on command. All my life I had to prove what a lot of niggas faking.
Yo, hit the like and subscribe. Follow the gram, y'all.
Niggas wishy-washy, gotta watch out for the get down. I had niggas do me bad who played on the playground.